Hello, how are you? I'm going to do some oracle this evening and share some fun facts. There's a lot of anxiety stuck inside of people lately, more so than usual. And for those of us who are super sensitive, will know that when we're surrounding ourselves with people who are super anxious, that will impact us. So it's really important that you do things that will clear you energetically, without sounding too airy-fairy about it. We need to remember that everything is energy, everything, and we can transmute those heavy, anxious feelings into ones of peace and blissful awareness, even when you're going through something that is really demanding of you energetically, or things that are out of your control. We can regain a sense of groundedness by what we do, what we think about, what we eat, what we read, what we listen to, the places we go, the people we hang around. It's all relative. So I'm gonna ask for some collective guidance on how to juice ourselves up in a way that is calm and peaceful and gentle, and bring a sense of blissful awareness back into us. That's vital right now, with all the trauma we've experienced, and we've all experienced some trauma on some level or other. We can find ways of, some cards flew out. We can, I don't want to take those though because they're personal to me. Let's put them aside. We can bring ourselves back into a place of calm, even when we're scared to go forward, even when we're scared of the changes that we're making. I've personally gone through many changes over the years, more so recently, which has required massive amounts of faith and trust in my own capability of moving forward. It does feel scary to step into something new, particularly when we can't predict what the future holds for us. We have to trust in our own ability to thrive in ways that we're not used to, and to try something different every now and again. Like, for example, me doing this channel, that took massive amounts of faith and courage. And I want to talk about confidence briefly. Confidence doesn't come from being super hyped and active and like I said, sort of juiced up. it's about trust, that gentle trust when you're so scared of something, when you're scared of going forward, when you're scared of putting the past to rest, when you're scared of what the future holds. You just need to take that quiet, gentle step every now and then that's going to propel you, it's going to push you organically. And I think that's the key to cultivating a sense of awareness that is going to be good for us going forward. So I've done a little shuffle. Let's see, collective guidance. What is going to help us to regain a sense of confidence, even when we're scared of going forward? What's going to help us? Go. Commune. Number 49, psilocybin. I'm going to read the book meaning for this card. Take a moment to breathe. To find stillness and peace. When your body's going through something that is unfamiliar, ask for assistance as well. Ask for divine assistance from the higher source of light and the higher source of love. And rest for a little while in that awareness. There's a little meditation for you. I'm going to read from the book, if I can see it. Guidance, okay. Right, okay, it's about arriving at a place of power, finding that inner power. Right then, let's have a look. Okay, it's time for you to tune in and commune with the ancestors and powers that be to further develop your power. Psilocybin floods our body with light cords, loosening the knots we've volunteered to protect through the journey of life. Don't resist the profound teachings. Relax into the higher mind as you commune with its loving awareness. As you find home within, commune with others and experiences that support you. Connect to nature and the extensive community of energies that are lovingly there, awaiting your conscious arrival. Commune with the spirits and channel the wisdom provided with sure-footed spontaneity. Okay, so that kind of fits in. I love spirit. Whether you believe in an essence outside of you or not, that's okay, that's fine. But like I said, energetically, everything and anything you can imagine exists. We can tune in to a divine presence, which ultimately is your own soul. Many artists tap into that energy without realizing that's what it is. That's what inspiration is. Oh gosh, that's my daughter. she's listening to music. She's tapping into that divine essence within her to express, and that is something that is very inspiring when you watch children. They're so free in their expression, and they don't give a damn what people think about what they're doing or how they're expressing. It's just pure awareness. That's what spirit is. Inspiration is divine presence. We present while we're creating, we present. While we're expressing, we present. While we're being, we present. And it's not something to be afraid of. I spent many years of my life fighting these things that I was feeling and experiencing. And as soon as I began to release that resistance and just offer myself to myself in ways that were loving and supporting and giving, everything started to change. Even though I was going through things that were very difficult in my life, I began to feel a profound sense of peace just being in that awareness and learning how to create in new ways. So for years I struggled as an artist, as a musician, as a writer, and instead I began to share my gifts in other ways, and that's coming through now in the wisdom I've accumulated through my own experience, and that is more fulfilling than anything I've ever created in my life, because it has substance, it gives me energy, it brings me joy, it brings me a sense of wholeness and fulfillment. And when we are sincere in our endeavours, there's a force of light that propels us forward towards the things that are meant for us in some respects, and we come across people who are helpful. We find ourselves in spaces that bring more inspiration, more awareness, and a bigger, greater sense of self, not in an egotistical kind of way, but in a spiritual one. Is very freeing when you get to that point in your life where you stop worrying about what people think and you express in the way that you need to express. If it's not harmful for anyone, if it's not harmful for ourselves, then it's a beautiful way to learn and grow and move forward. So I hope this brings you some sort of help or healing in some way. Let me know if this message was helpful for you. Remember to always keep the light around you. That's always important. Trust and have faith and courage, even when things feel super hard. Know that you can move forward in ways with ease and grace, and just be thankful for life, for every moment. Amen.